Balotelli, Aguero!
Hello everybody, welcome to MCFC 9320 TV. Big game ahead tomorrow at 3 o'clock at the Etihad, City versus Sheffield United, and we have to give them a little bit of respect. Okay, they went to the Swamp on Wednesday and beat the Rags 2-1, but you know something, they have been playing okay and they're a big physical team, so you know we have to give them a little bit of respect. It depends what lineup Pep will go with tomorrow. This is my predictive lineup. I don't know whether you'd agree. Leave your thoughts in the comments below with your predicted lineup, but this is how I see the game going tomorrow. I can see Ederson starting in goal. Cancelo I see starting at right back. Mendy, I think he will come in at left back. And a centre back two of Stones and Diaz, who've been absolutely phenomenal since they've joined in their partnership. Foden, Gundogan, Rodri, and I think Mahrez will start tomorrow on the right, and we'll have up front Jesus and Sterling. What's your thoughts on that? A little bit earlier, Pep Guardiola had a press conference ahead of the Sheffield United game tomorrow, and this is what he had to say.
Good afternoon, Pep. I wonder if you might start by giving us an update on the fitness of your squad and whether Sergio Aguero has been cleared to return to training yet.
No, not yet. Sergio's not yet here.
Do you expect him back this weekend in the next couple of days?
When we'll be negative, when we'll be testing negative, we'll come back yet.
Yeah, and you're expecting that result today, though, that negative test, hopefully.
Still, we don't have the results yet.
Okay. And anyone else, just quickly, Nathan Ake, for example, is he fit again?
No, not yet. Not yet available.
Okay.
Same guys like we were last games.
Okay, thank you. I don't know if you've heard, the Barcelona presidential candidates have been having their say on the potential signing of Eric Garcia. I just wonder what your understanding is of the situation and whether at this point you expect to have him with you until the end of the season.
No, I don't want to talk anything about this case because the people talk much. So it's our player. The transfer windows finish in a few days. So it's our player and fully commit with him here because he's an exceptional player, guy, and that's all.
And just finally from me, you're top of the Premier League in part because of Sheffield United's unexpected win against Manchester United on Wednesday. Chris Wilder said today, though, that he doesn't have a clue how to stop your team. He's also suggested that Ederson would get into his team as an outfield player. He's that good. I just wonder what you've made of Chris Wilder's kind of season so far and this mini revival, I suppose, they've been on, winning some games of late and giving themselves a bit of a chance of staying up.
Only I can say that is a Sheffield, what I saw before United game is a live team. It's a team who's alive for the body languages. So, and it's not easy with the results, unfortunately, they got in the season. And that speaks incredible well about Chris and his staff and the players. So, the result from United speaks for itself. So, I think everybody knows how difficult it is winning in the stamp in Old Trafford. So, yeah. So, try to do it well, because what they do, and I think the reason why they are still a team and they are alive is because they are together for a long time with the same manager, and they believe each other a lot, and that's why they are able to do what they have done a few days ago. But it's an opportunity to try to play good again and win the game.
Thank you.
Go to Anita Jones at PLP, please.
Afternoon, Pep.
Hi.
So Gundogan's become quite an important player for your side. In your last 7 wins, he scored 6 goals. I know your focus is always your immediate game, but against West Brom, you took him off just after half time. And on the horizon, you've obviously got Liverpool, Tottenham and Arsenal. Do you think you'll need to rest him before that tough run of games begins? No.
Definitely not.
And
He's going
then,
to play.
sorry,
Gundo's
no, go
going to
ahead.
play. Gundo is going to play tomorrow.
Okay. And then you just touched on Sheffield United and how good they are and so on. But your last two games obviously ended against them. It was 1-0. You're top of the table. They're bottom of the table. Is this a much tougher game than it looks on paper?
One of the special things of this country in the Premier League, and everything can happen. So nothing is guaranteed. Is done. So we have to do it. So we don't have to go back as much, because a few days ago they won in Old Trafford. So when that's happened, that is the Premier League. So everybody knows it, how difficult is every single game. So what you have to do is try to to do it as best as possible and see what happens.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sam Lee, please.
Hi, Pep.
Hi.
Obviously, the team has been playing some great football recently. Congratulations for your role in that. Earlier in the season, some of the details were a little bit different. You know, some of the wingers were inside, Gundogan a little deeper, the left back attacking outside. Then after the Manchester derby, I think before that West Brom game, you know, it changed. The wingers were a bit wider, Gundogan further forward, Cancelo further forward, attacking the space a bit more. I just wanted to think, well, I've been thinking, was it injuries? Was it fitness? What was the reason for you making a little change at that stage in the season?
I didn't like much. So what the way we're playing, and we come back. We were in the previous seasons with the wingers wider and higher, and come back on our principles. The rest is the quality of our players. So for many reasons at the beginning, for the few rest, for the lack of physical conditions, some players, for the COVID, many players that we had. We have to adapt the way we play for the quality of the players we had in that moment in the better conditions. That was the reason why I tried to find the way. But and at the end, I felt that wingers wide and high help us to be more stable, to have more control in many aspects. And and the quality of the players do the rest. And especially one thing. So when we had the ball, we run less. So we have the tendency, all the managers, when the situations go bad, is because we don't fight and we don't run or we don't make a spirit or we don't. And always, I believe this is completely opposite. The players always want to do it well. The reason why we play not good is because when we had the ball, we move too much, we run too much. And football, when you have the ball, almost you have to walk and run in the right moment. And when we don't have the ball, we have to run as never. Like less ball in your life. This is I think with the ball now we are more calm, we are more patient, we do more passes, we everyone is more in the position, and that's why we are able to play a little bit better. But every game is differently, and the setup, for example, the play Sheffield always uncomfortable to us. Always was uncomfortable. That system, the 5-3-2, it's difficult to attack, and that's why I'm a little bit concerned today about the game from tomorrow. A little bit.
Okay, but you mentioned the running less a few times now. Just how do you achieve that? How do you make the team walk more with the ball? Is that the positioning of the players? How do you do it?
The players move less, stay in the position, and the ball comes where we are. So there is one moment is that I move to go to pick the ball, or I stay in the position and the ball comes where I am. And I think we feel comfortable when everyone is in his position. It's quicker. Our game is quicker. It's a better position when we lose the ball. We are in better position to do the transitions. And this is it works. It works for us. Not now. It works in the years we were together and we win titles.
Brilliant.
And win
Thanks,
a lot
Pat.
of games.
We go to Don Farrell before the embargo, guys. If you want to ask a question during that second section, then now is the time to let us know. But we'll go to Don first.
Hi, Pep. Juan Malio joined as your assistant about 7 months ago now. Probably following on a bit from what Sam asked. what sort of an influence has Juanma had on those changes in the development of the team?
So there you go. Pep's press conference ahead of the Sheffield United game tomorrow. Leave comments. What's your prediction? What score do you think it'll be tomorrow? A boring 0-0? A City romp? God forbid the other. Yeah, get in touch. Give us your thoughts, and let's see who the lucky winner is. Until next time. See you later. Bye bye.